Hi guys, this is Abhinav and welcome to my channel. And today's topic is again determining the potential of the battery, the charge in the battery, and how to check that. So the charge in a pencil cell. So this is a pencil cell that I'm using for my camera. In my last video, we have seen how we are using this pencil cell setup into my Nikon D500. So here's the Nikon D500. So today we are going to determine what is the charge of this battery and how much we need to charge it up. In order to do that, you require two things. One is a multimeter, right? A digital or an analog, anything can work. Of course, some cell chargers, so which are capable of charging the AA size battery. So this is a AA size battery, so rechargeable NIMH. So this is the charger which you get from Sony, of course. So let's make a small video out of it on how to determine the charge of this battery. In order to do that, first we need to remove the batteries. Make sure that the batteries are in complete order. Don't mix the batteries. And we have removed the 4 batteries. Now let's check the potential charge of these batteries. Very simple. Put the meter like this, the common, the negative, and of course the positive into volt and milliampere section. Since we are using a 1.5 volt battery, so this is a rechargeable 1.2 volt. You can see it's written 16 hours 190 milliampere standard charge time, right, from Sony. So we'll switch the meter to 20 volts maximum range and let us check the potential. This needs to be kept on the positive side and this needs to be kept on the negative side. So once you do this setup, you should see some voltage appearing on the digital meter. 1.47. So that means this cell needs a bit more of a charging, because ideally it should be somewhere around 1.6, right, in a full charge position. Let me show you how. So this is set 1 which I have removed. All 4 sets are here, all 4 cells are here. Now let's remove the set 2 also. So these were charged with different chargers, different time limits. So let us check one battery. Same process. We'll use the positive end on this side and we use the negative end on the other. Let us check the charge of this. That's again coming down to 1.46. Okay. And this is coming down to 1.47. That means these set of batteries are a bit more charged than this set of battery. So ideally what to do before using them all, we need to charge them for a while. So let's charge them. And once the voltage reaches the 1.5 or 1.6 level, we are good to go to use them in a camera for a long ride. So this is the setup, and we'll put these into the charging mode again. So this was a simple tip to measure the remaining charge in a battery before using it in your camera, right? So if you like this video, hit the like and the subscribe button and do share it on your social network. And don't forget to watch my other videos on how to use these batteries using this adapter and a power battery grip on Nikon D500 camera. I hope this video might be of some use to you. So I would recommend to use a good quality battery, rechargeable battery, in order to save the environment as well. So you can use them multiple times rather than disposing them off with a single use battery. and this is economic as well to use in longer terms. So these are the batteries. Once you are using this, try using a specific company charger which is meant for these. So as you can see, the same Cycle Energy from Sony is there. So it's a good product. It will take around 16 hours to fully charge the battery. Very simple, negative on this side, positive on this side. Attach it and leave it. So the functionality of this charger is that it can go to auto cut option also once the charging is complete. So there you go, 1, 2, and you can charge either 2 batteries at a time or 4 batteries at a time. You cannot charge 3 batteries at a time. So that's the gap. So we'll put it here, and we can recharge these batteries. After some time, these will be good to be used in a camera. So I hope you like this video, and do share this video on your social networks, and hit the like and the subscribe button, and do let me know in the comment section if any confusion is there on how to use multimeter, how to identify the potential or the charge in a battery or left in a battery. So that's what I want. And what sort of batteries are you using? Do let me know. And that's Abhinav signing off. Have a great day.